Let's talk about calibrating yourself for the wealth frequency. Okay, I want to share with you a time that I was super uncomfortable, and it happened this summer. So each time I'm around different levels of wealth, it allows me to calibrate to the next level. So I tend to put myself in situations to do the work for me. Put myself in situations that make me incredibly uncomfortable so that I have to evaluate what's happening energetically in my body so that I can then get to the next level. So let me tell you a story. This summer, we were in Marbella, Spain. And we went downtown Marbella, Spain. And if you don't know anything about it, if you look it up, it is known to be one of the wealthiest cities. It's kind of like Monaco. But for me, it was a little more intense than going to Monaco because I've been to both. So in Marbella, Spain, we go to the dock and there is yacht after yacht after yacht. And when I mean yacht, I mean mega yacht, like Jeff Bezos' yacht, huge vessels. And every car that you see on the streets is like a $400,000 sports car. And then all of the boutiques, all the shops lining up the street are the highest end luxury brands available. Okay, you get the picture? So there I am walking with my family, going to get dinner, and all of a sudden I noticed this feeling of not belonging. And I went, wait a minute. This is very much not like me. I've been in a lot of scenarios. I've worked with a lot of multi-millionaires. I've worked with some billionaires. Like this, it doesn't really reactivate me much, but it was the intensity of the vibration that reactivated me. So I had to take a break, and I actually went to the restroom. This is where I talked to myself, and I was like, hey, what's going on here that makes you feel like it's time to run? Because I was ready to tell my family, like, hey, let's not eat here. Let's go back to our resort on the beach, which was amazing. And ironically, a 5-star amazing resort on the beach. But it just had more of a casual vibe to it that wasn't so in my face. So I had this conversation with myself, and I noticed what was happening in my nervous system. And I talked to myself, like, you're safe. You don't need to be threatened. What's happening here? Let's unpack it. And what I unpacked for myself, it was my level of worthiness that started coming up. So I hadn't reached this threshold, been in this situation of incredible uber wealth, so I never had to deal with this frequency. So after having a long conversation with myself, going back, we had an amazing dinner, and it opened up this great conversation with my family where we talked about the different levels of wealth and where we felt comfortable and where we didn't, and what was this bringing up for each of us. And it was extraordinary. We caused breakthroughs and had the time of our life. In fact, after that, Stella decided to go in a Dolce & Gabbana store and wanted to buy a few outfits. So it raises our frequency when we can put ourselves in these uncomfortable situations that don't feel good automatically. If you're willing to do the work, if you're willing to stop, notice what's happening in your body, notice why you want to run, and embrace it, embody it, do the work to take it to the next level, then you can cause the next level breakthrough. So every time I'm put in a situation that makes me really uncomfortable, or sometimes annoyed, sometimes it doesn't come across as uncomfortable, it comes across as super annoyed, or super judgy is another way it tends to come across for people. Or like lack, like, ugh, I wish I could have this. It comes across in multiple ways. Once you can recognize it and do the work, you can have freedom again, freedom to rise to your next level, whatever that level is for you. Maybe your next level is 6 figures. Maybe your next level is 6 figures a month. Maybe your next level is $1 million or $10 million or $100 million. Whatever your next level is, this is your access for the breakthrough. That's why I created the Wealth Calibration, which we're going to start on February 2nd. I hope you can join us. We're going to do it live. It's going to be quite the vibe. And we're going to learn to embody the frequency of wealth so that wealth comes easy for you and naturally, and you don't repel it anymore. So I hope you can join us. See the link below.